welcome back to Edubel. I hope you all are doing good and your day was super duper great. So, in the last video, we have learned about the concepts of subject verb agreement, about the rules of the subject verb agreement, right? What we have learned in the last class. Let's learn, or not learn, but let's revise it today for today's quiz. Yes, today we are going to do a quiz of subject verb agreement. Are you guys excited? Yes. Okay, so let's have one revision session first, and then we are going to do the quiz on subject verb agreement. Are you guys ready? Okay, so let's do that. First of all, what we have learned, what is a subject verb agreement? That there are some rules in it, right? In subject verb agreement, there are some rules in it. What are the rules? That the subject, when the subject is singular, the subject is singular, the verb is also singular, right? Like we have now, let me make you remember that the verb having s and es are singular words, right? Okay, now when the subject is plural, means it is containing more than two or two persons, it makes the plural verb that contains no s and es. Now let's move towards the compound subject. Compound subject, what are those? Like they are combined or they are joined with the word and. So those are called the compound subject. It also contains no s or es. That means they are also plural ones. They are also plural ones. Now there is a rule breaker in which there is a singular subject like I and you. Whenever you're using I and you have to keep this in your mind. When you are using I and you have to use, we have to use no S or ES. Okay? Well, now let's see and do the quiz over, subject verb agreement. So now, if we are done with the all the rules and the regulations, we have learned all the rules, we have revised them. Now let's just learn that how we can apply those rules and how we can. Okay, just a second. How we can apply those rules and how we can go ahead with solving the questions with them. Okay, kids? Yes. Let's understand what is subject verb agreement with some real sentences. Okay, so let's go ahead with the first question. Whenever you have some guidelines, the quiz includes 8 questions. Each question includes a sentence with a missing word. Okay, so there will be a sentence in which the verb will be missing. For each sentence, choose the word that agrees with the subject and write it on your board. Means whenever you are choosing an answer, you have to be very mindful that the subject verb agreement is getting followed. When the teacher reveals the correct answer, check your work and ask questions when needed. Okay. So when me, the teacher, when I will be revealing the answers, before that you have to tell the answers in your mind. You have to think about the answer. You can write it up. You can think about it. You can comment down. And then you have to check your chances and you have to tell me the score out of 8. That how much you scored out of 8 in the subject verb agreement. Okay, so yeah, that was not very tough rule. So let's get started with the question number 1. Okay. We, a family road trip to Florida every summer. So what do you think? What can be here? I'm giving you timer of 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks up. Okay, so what did you thought about the answer? Please let me know in the comments. Okay, so now here we are talking about we means subject is more than one, right? Here the subject is more than one, right, kids? So if we're talking about when the subject is more than one, the verb is also the verb is also plural. And what is plural? That does not contain e or s, es or s. So we take a family trip to Florida. Now let's reveal the answer. That is saying. Yes. Now, by doing every question, you have to be very logical. You don't get it. You don't can't here guess the answer because it is very logical. It is very critical that you have to match the subject and verbs agreement, right? Okay, no worries. If you are correct, please mark 1/8 with your score on your scoreboard. And if not, please go ahead with the next question. Let's do question number 2. The actor confidently across the stage with a smile on his face. So the actor. Okay, I'm giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now here we got you got your answer, right? Now let's see. Let's check your answer. The actor is what? The subject over here is singular. So the verb should be also singular. That means it should include s and es. Okay, so walk we can't say because S or ES is not there, so this can't be the answer. Walks. It have S and it is also singular, so walks. Okay, let's take our answer. That what is our answer correct or not? And walks. Very good. So here we are done with the answer. Walks. Okay, kids. If you're correct over here, please mark your answers to your scoreboard as 2/8. Now, we are talking about the next question. My friends in the next door frequently blank me with their loud laughter. Means you are going to get 5 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now here, if your answer is in your mind, let's see and check its answer correct. My friend is. That means the subject is plural. So the verb should also be plural. That means it should not contain S or Is there any word? Yeah, distracts. We can't say the answer is distracts because it contains an S. Distract can be the answer. Can be no, it is the answer because it is in the plural form. Okay, fine. Let's take our answer. Let's see, we got our answer. Distract only. Okay. Let's see. This was our question number 4, right? So this was our question number 3. If you're correct, mark your answers and your scoreboard as 3 out of 8. Okay. Let's see the next question. Question number 4. Tom and Sarah blank the lecture notes before they take an exam. Tom and Sarah dash or blank the lecture notes before they take an exam. Can you go ahead? You gotta go with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. So here, as you can see, the subject is in compound form. The subject is in compound form. It is in compound subject, right? As we have learned. It is joined with the word and it is plural. So the word should be plural too. Means it should not contain any S or ES. That means it is the option first, study. Because generally it can't be studies because it contains ES. That is the singular form and we need the plural one. Okay. So let's see and check our answer. Okay. But our answer is correct as study. So if you're correct, please mark your scoreboard as 4 by 8. Okay, let's go ahead with the other question. Question number 5. Everybody dash a good story that captivates the imagination. Can you please go ahead? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The timer is up. Here, everybody means more than 2 persons. That is plural. So the word should also be plural. That means it should not contain any S or ES. That means love. Everybody love a good book or story. Let's see our answer. Love. Okay. Everybody loves a good story that captivates the imagination. If you're correct, please mark your answer as 5 by 8. Okay, let's go ahead. The committee members discuss proposed changes at weekly meetings. Can you please take your answer as in next 5 seconds? Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, and it's the last countdown. That brings you 1. Okay, so now are you done? Let's see and check our answer. Okay, so over on the 6 questions, you can see the community members is a plural form of subject. You see, plural form of subject, and we should be putting the plural form of verb also. So what is the plural form? Discuss or discusses? It is containing ES or is containing S. Means it is a normal word and it is the, the singular verb. So what's that? Discuss. So we have to put discuss over here. So we have to put the plural form of verb as let's see and check our answer. Discuss. Okay. So if you're correct, please your mark is forward as 6 by 8. Okay. Now let's go ahead with the next question. Question number 7. Neither the teacher nor the students blank able to find the word. You're going ahead with your time of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you done? Yes. Neither the teacher nor the students. So over here, the word is containing no S, no ES in both the options. But we should know that word and was should be in what form. Means either they're singular or plural. Over here, we are talking about more than two persons like teacher and students. So we will be using word, that is a plural form. Okay? If you are correct, please mark your answers for both of 7 by. Okay? And yeah, our answer is correct. Okay. Let's go ahead with the next question. That is question number 8. A flock of birds gracefully dash across the sky. What can we hear? Can you please think about it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. The flock of birds graceful, since we are talking about only one thing, that is bird. We are not including any other thing, so that is singular. And singular includes S and ES. So it is a plural form, it is a singular form. If the verb is a subject is plural, sorry, singular, the verb should be singular as well. Okay, I am writing singular. The verb should be also singular, and our answer is yes. Okay, so if you're correct, please mark as forward as 8 by 8. And now we are done with all questions. I hope you like this quiz. You have brushed up your concept of subject verb agreement. We have performed well done. So thank you for participating. Have a good day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you are not going to miss any update from my viewers. I hope all are doing good. Have a good day. Bye bye.